Hello and welcome to my Greece apartment. My name is Chloe and I just moved to Thessaloniki, Greece, where I'm going to be spending the next few months. My husband is a professional volleyball player and that's why I'm here. I am a Canadian and we just moved into this fully furnished 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment that is so much better than where I was just staying. And if you want to learn about that place, I'm going to link it to a video below. I did a TikTok video on it and it doesn't even compare to this place, but I am so excited to show you where I'm going to be spending the next few months, so let's do a tour of my apartment. So if you haven't heard of Thessaloniki, neither had I before I moved here, but it's actually the second biggest city by population in all of Greece, and this apartment that I'm renting is actually an Airbnb for the summertime when there's lots of tourists, but I'm going to be spending the winter time in this space, and so I'm able to rent it long term while it's not being used as an Airbnb. So if you actually want to stay in this space, there's a good chance that you're going to be able to book it in the summer, which is kind of neat. But without further ado, let's dive in and I'm going to show you around. This is our lounge area. We have tons of couch space and the couch is very comfortable, but one thing that I think is kind of funny is our landlord actually covered the couch up. I am a chronic spiller, and so it's probably a good idea that there's this cover, and we're gonna leave it for now, but the couches are actually quite beautiful underneath. It is this gray material that also matches quite nicely with the chairs over here in the kitchen. And this whole space is then connected over here to this kitchen space that we've got. But before I show you the kitchen, I want to show you one of my favorite things about this apartment, and it is that it is so well lit. Aside from all of the lighting fixtures that you see in all of the spaces today, there are tons of windows in this space on both sides of where I'm staying, and it lets all this light in. So let's go check out our balcony. This is our balcony out here. This is a great spot if we want to enjoy a morning coffee and some sunlight, as well as it comes with spots that we can hang our clothing if we need it to be drying outdoors. The weather is beautiful out here right now, but it's just a short walk to get down to the Thessaloniki Center Square. And along that area is ocean and there's tons of shops and it's very beautiful, kind of touristy. There's even a castle that you can visit, and the weather's so nice right now. It's beautiful fall and it's not too cold, but I think it's going to be getting a little bit colder soon, which is why I'm happy that we've got this cozy space inside to be spending our time. And so coming back in, let's check out our kitchen. This is our eating space. We have this beautiful wooden table and these really nice chairs, which is great if we're going to be playing cards with our friends or even just having some company. It's just like a nice thing to have. But one thing I love about this kitchen is not only did it come fully furnished, so everything that you're seeing here, we didn't have to go out and buy or decorate ourselves. It just came with this. And so we've got tons of storage space with everything from mugs to plates and bowls. It's also nice to see that we have a microwave and an oven, as well as a dishwasher that we can use if we want to be doing that, and our cooktop is right here too. But it's kind of funny that I've got such a nice kitchen because as much as I love to cook, on Hamish's team they actually give us meals throughout the week that we're able to eat, and so it's a good thing that we've got a big fridge where we can be keeping all of those. They come in these boxes that you can see here. These are salads, these are different meat dishes and vegetables, and then of course we've got our drinks and protein drinks as well here. I've also started piling up my gluten-free snacks, and this is my current snack drawer. I've got all the goods here. And another thing that I love about our apartment is that we have an espresso machine. Hamish is a huge coffee maker, and back in Canada, he would make me a coffee every single day. We had a Breville Barista Express, and it was awesome, and I didn't think I would get that experience here, but now that we've got an espresso machine, Hamish still makes me my morning coffee, and I love that. But let's head over to our bathroom and bedroom and check out that space. But before we make it that far, I want to show you one more thing that I'm very happy about having in this space. First of all, we've got this desk area where I've got my laptop and my iPad, and I'm really happy about having a desk because even though I am here, I still have jobs that I'm completing from back home in Canada, and this gives me the space to edit my YouTube videos, send my emails, and it doesn't feel like I'm using up the kitchen table where we could be eating to be doing that. As well as, I love to sew. I got a sewing machine for Christmas last year, and I've been just kind of self-teaching myself, watching YouTube tutorials, and one thing I brought with me to Greece is my sewing machine because I want to try to make some clothing. I didn't bring a ton of clothes, I did bring lots, but I brought my sewing machine, which I am keeping in this cupboard right here, as well as I've got my fabrics in this little hutch, and then up top, I've got everything I could need to sew. So these are my little sewing clips. I've got ribbon, buttons, bobbins, scissors, thread, elastic, and I'm really gonna try to challenge myself over this season to try to sew some clothes for myself, because not only is Hamish gonna be away at times playing volleyball and I'm just gonna be left at home, but it's something to keep me stimulated, and I find it lots of fun, and I just really enjoy sewing. And so I might even try to make some sewing videos when I'm making dresses or skirts. But I'm really pumped about bringing that. Actually, I have a bit of a story at the airport that was a bit of a mishap with bringing my sewing machine with me, but it happens and I got it here and that's all that matters. But let's go check out the bathroom. This space is really exciting to me because we have a full, proper shower. And I don't know if it's only just the places that I visited during my time here, but I haven't found many actual full showers. Instead, everywhere that I visited has just had like a little spray handle, but we don't have that here. I can actually stand underneath the shower head and I'm really pumped about that. But in the bathroom, we've also got a washer that's right here behind Hamish, where we can be washing our clothes. And like I mentioned, we can dry our clothes out on the balcony, either the one I just showed you or the one I'm gonna show you in a moment. But in this drawer is where I'm keeping all of my makeup and other hygienic supplies. This is my makeup, this is my skincare, these are my hair care products. And then underneath is where Hamish keeps his stuff. I mentioned this many times, but one of my favorite things about this apartment is how much storage space there is. There are spots for everything, and that is a huge thing for me to reduce clutter and keep the space looking really clean. And moving into the bedroom, you're gonna see exactly what I mean when I'm talking about the storage space, because this whole wall right here is all storage space. And inside of here, when I open it up, we've got Hamish's stuff. Over here, we've got even more stuff like room for pillows and my dresses. But while we're in the bedroom, we have to do a bed test. This one is a double thumbs up from me. We have this gorgeous queen bed, and that is a lot of room for Hamish and I to be sleeping in, especially compared to the double bed that we had at the last room. Also, if we want to be watching TV while we're going to bed, we've got that, and Hamish has his little Twitch device set up to it. Is that what it's called? Just called this a Twitch device, but Hamish just let me know it's actually called a Switch.
And I should know because I bought it for him.
But he's got a Switch device and he wants to do gaming. And today we're going to be playing Super Mario Bros. Or Mario Kart. So I'm pumped about that. This is our back balcony. And back here, we've just got our clothes drying. We're using it just for functionality purposes. But it's nice if we want to let some morning sunlight into the room. And then finally, we've got the last bedroom of the space. And this is just over here. We don't actually need this bedroom to be sleeping in, but it's kind of nice to have an extra room for storage, or even if we have company, a place for them to stay. So currently in this wardrobe, I'm keeping my clothing, which is, oh, we got suitcases up there and I'm scared this one might fall down. I think we're okay. Clothing in here, this is everything that I brought to be wearing during my time in Greece. I don't have too much in here, but I'm gonna do a separate video showing you all of the clothing that I brought and maybe what I plan on making with my sewing machine. And in this room, again, it connects to this outdoor balcony that just leads to more buildings back here where we're again drying our clothes. So it's nice to again get some natural sunlight into the room. But this space, I'm very excited to be living in it over the next few months, and especially while the weather gets a little bit cooler here in Greece. I've never spent a winter in Greece before. It's my first time spending this season, and I think this is going to be the perfect space to get cozy in and get to just spend some time with Hamish and doing my hobbies and taking in the culture of Thessaloniki. So thank you for taking time to review my house. If there's anything that you want to see a little bit closer, let me know down in the comments. But before you leave, make sure to hit the subscribe button and a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and stick around to learn more about my time here in Greece. Stick around to learn more about my time here in Greece. What's wrong? Stick around to learn more. And stick around to learn more about my time here in Greece. And thank you for watching. Bye!